just sit here and wait, see if I can see anybody I recognize. And man, that hay, it was so comfortable. Not only was I tired and sunburnt and all this business, but the hay, you absolutely just sank in it. It just like wraps around you, and it's like warm. And I didn't plan on it, but I just fell asleep. And I wake up, and it's like the sun's coming up, and nobody's really around. Everybody had just about left, and the place is a disaster. I basically got a full night's sleep, even with all that concert business going on, and people running around hollering and screaming. It was just, what can I say, it was that comfortable. The place was just incredible. It was absolutely disastered, and I ended up getting the story from my brother. What had happened was one of these little flaming torches made its way over to the barn, caught the barn on fire. The barn burned down. He said nobody got hurt, but with that crazy crowd, I kind of find it hard to believe, but that ended up, I guess, being the case. The barn burned down, and in the process of it burning down, it fell. And as it fell, he said that everybody got out of the way. And again, nobody got hurt. But as it fell, what happened was it crashed into the pool. And with it breaking the pool like that, it created just like a tidal wave or like bursting of the dam effect. And this little tiny bit of hill that it was on, it said this tidal wave of the pool water and all the crap that was in it ended up putting out the bonfire. Kind of just doused it. And of course, that made it even more muddy. And the few people that were there, they I guess kind of camped out like me. They were kind of wandering around, kind of looked like zombies almost, because what you had now was just like this like nasty mix of mud and people walking around with like hay stuck to them. It's kind of like this black, charred, like gray. It looked like something out of a sci-fi movie. The people are covered in mud. I'm talking like from head to toe, and the only thing you can see is like the whites of their eyes and their teeth. And they have hay stuck to them, and it's kind of like this like strange patterns of like black burnt, ash on top of dirt, and people just wandering around like this. And so the barn got burnt down. It wrecked the pool, put out the bonfire, and ended up creating like a mud splash park for everybody. Oh, and the stage was totally disassembled, which I was very impressed with. I was like, wow, it's like it was never here. And it was 100% gone. There was this massive stage with all the flooring and the sides and the metal structure going around and the speakers and the generators, and it was gone. It was all gone. And I looked off in the distance. I could see something kind of shining. And as the sun was coming up, it was like this golden rays kind of being cast over the rest of the farm field there. And it was actually kind of very beautiful. The crows are flying by, and you hear them crowing. And it was just, West Virginia is very beautiful. You can see the mountains a little bit in the background. And I see this one glimmering light, way out in this field. I'm like, what is that? And then I realized it was a keg. Somehow a keg had made its way probably 200-300 yards out into the middle of this field. And there's like nothing even out there. And I'm thinking, how did this keg get out? Did somebody carry that thing out there? And that's what that was. And ended up going back to my car. And thankfully, even all through that, I still had my keys with me. What ended up happening was my brother ended up finding the two girls they were supposed to meet, and they ended up leaving without me. They knew I had the keys, and they knew I had the car, so they figured I'd be all right. Kind of wasn't the best plan, but yeah, he ended up leaving with them, and they assumed that I would be okay, which I was. So I left, and I'm going out to my car, and cans everywhere. That was kind of, I guess, too bad. Kind of quite a bit of littering, but these aluminum cans everywhere, and these people, they're going out and they're getting in their car. I remember I seen these two girls. They were getting in this little tiny compact, and both of them are absolutely covered in mud, with like hay stuck to them, like hay in their hair and everything. It was like dried mud, kind of like flaking off. Oh, I don't know. Maybe they considered it like a spa treatment, but they just got in their car and took off. And it's like, wow, I wouldn't want to be the person having to clean that car. And but I was a little bit cleaner than they were. I didn't feel bad sitting back on my seats. But that's my story, one of my crazy stories, and like I said, it's probably the craziest party I've ever been to. I want to hear your craziest party story, so go ahead and send it to me. Hopefully, you'll put it into a video response, and let me know, let everybody know. Tell us your story, your craziest party ever you went to. Well, that's all. Have a good day. See y'all around. Take care of each other. Bye now.